So when it comes to distributed take profit allocation, me, I'm greedy. I told you from the first time we met. I'm taking 4% from each margin call. For instance, if I entered the 50th margin call and my first buying amount is $40. So 40 times 0.04, meaning each margin call I'm going to pick $1.6. So $1.6 times 200, guys. Even if the coin drops to -9 or negative whatever, I will still earn money. So the only modification in the strategy I've given you, there is nothing minus the margin calls and the capital. Okay? So get more capital if you can. If you don't have enough source of capital, plan for that money that you have. Even if you have $100, I don't know if Paul is on this platform. Paul uses $100 and he can make $45. I don't know if he's on. I don't know if that guy is on here. Can't tell you. For him with the little, he trades the cycle, but he knows what to do. He earns 18, 43, $45. I don't know if Paul is here and we share the screen and you show these people. Okay? $150 and he's making money. So fight as much. Okay? Fight as much as you can, you get the skill. Okay? So that is the strategy. The settings are not differing from the ones I've given you. That is my strategy. Okay? The only difference is with the first buying amount and the capital that I've showed you here. The capital of $9,050. That is the difference. But my take profit is 1%. Is 1%. Okay? Is 1%. Okay? So when you come back to our strategy here, the one that we have created, let me just write here very fast and I show you the final thing. Let's say they are $40, whole position take profit of 1%, callback of 0.1, this is 0.2, this is 0.1%, then this is one short. Okay? Then what you can do here, you come here and label. Come here and label your strategy. Say, those guys of $500 to $1,000, you can say, my first buying amount, so that even if you get excited, you can read. You say my first buying amount, let's say I'll enter with $80, okay? You say 80 USDT. Then you say, for margin calls, I will enter with $20, with 20 USDT, okay? Then you say, I'm going to do what? $20. Then you say, I'm protecting the call drop, the call drop of 50-80%. Okitegeera? Simanyi oba tukifunye kye ngamba nti bw'oba oyingira akatale, you enter with $80. When the coin buys, you are going to change from $80, you change the first buying amount to $20. Like here we put 10, just an example. Then you put it in mind that the call drop you have is 58%. Meaning that this signal Uncle Royalq sent here of 30% drop, you are what? You are okay with it. Where is the group here? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is the signal? Like this call drop of 30%, you say, okay, even if my rob for 58% drop, then you save. Your strategy is one shot. You are not trading cycle. Let's say your first buying amount maybe is 80, maybe is $80 ratio. Okay, I don't know if you guys are comfortable putting a signal That is a coin like let me pick a coin here. Let me pick a coin. If you're going to trade that coin, you go to create, martingale, strategy bot, create. This is where we get lost. Instead of tapping here on trade settings, for us we want to activate, and the robot will continue saying, please set up trade settings first. Then, as you are panicking like this, the coin is pumping. So after you panic already, some guys will be saying, sold, congratulations for you, Steve. Someone will insist ours has sold because you have delayed. When they give you a signal, you have less than a minute your robot, because the coin will not wait for you. To slow down like that for it to continue to pump. So the moment you finally maneuver, you are going to find when the signal has left you. I repeat, if you see a signal after 4-5 minutes, ask someone who has sent it, is it still tradable? Can I still trade that coin or I leave it? Abamu twebaka nnyo, we wake up, they send a signal at around 6:17, you wake up at 9. And you enter the coin that they sent at 6. When it has already sold. For you, the guys will be trading another signal, for you are stuck in there. And that's how you go to huge negatives, because you see signals late. If you find when the signal has moved, ask any signal. People will give you signals. Moradi gives signals. There is also another Muslim lady, I don't know where she is. She also gives signals. Uncle Royalq gives signals in form of pictures. Enter this for breakfast. And you guys, you are not entering the trades on the required time. So if you choose the coin, for instance, we are going to trade UFT. An example. Come to create. This robot is very wise. For us, we are training martingale strategy bot. But I have someone in Somalia and Sudan is using greedy bot. But me, I'll tell you, leave greedy bot. Do martingale strategy bot. Then you tap on create. Okay? Tap on create. When you reach create, come to trade settings. Okay? When you reach on trade settings, these are default settings. For us, we are going to manually put our settings that we created, the strategy that we have created a few minutes ago. So instead of smart create, go to trade settings here, where you are going to do it manually. Okay? When we come to manually create, go here and say choose a strategy setting. Okay? Someone mute the mic, please. When you come to strategy setting, click there. So when you reach there, go and tap on the strategy that you created. This is the strategy that we created, if you can remember. Then the strategy mode is wall warehouse. Guys, don't trade wall warehouse. Guys, don't trade wall warehouse. Trade sub-bin mode, real settlement time. Sub-bin, real settlement time. Leave wall warehouse. In wall warehouse, the coin will buy margin calls. It will not sell them unless when it is achieving the promised take profit. For instance, if you enter a coin and you want 1% from it, and the coin it drops, it buys 40 margin calls. It has to sell 40 margin calls with the first buy. So meaning, even if you have margin calls bought, you are not going to earn every day. It is not going to make sense, because the settings you told it wall warehouse, it will show you the profit when all the positions have been, am I talking about the buying amount, the 4 margin calls, and the other margin calls that have been bought. They will add them at once. Then the robot will sell them at once. If it sells on Friday next week, that is when you will see your profits. So guys, avoid warehouse. Trade sub-bin real settlement time. I beg. Then the amount, we are going to use an example of let's say $80, depending on the capital you want. $80. The other thing I've emphasized, switch off the open position button, switch off the AI margin call button. I beg, switch off those buttons. Okay? Prevent if the listing is imminent. Leave that button on. It is very, very important. As you don't want to on Royalq. You will wake up one day with excitement. You buy REN USDT. Before you know it, it is listed on 9th, which is a Sunday. Then you go in the group. You leaders, you are not telling us this, but the robot is telling you prevent buy if the listing is what is imminent. Leave that button on. If this button, leave this button on. It is very, very important. After doing all these processes that we have said, see, these are our settings that we put. These are our settings, though this one is showing 3.5, but I know for you, you have 1% for the first 4 margin calls and 1.5. Then the earnings callback for the profits, we put 0.01%, it is there. The buy-in callback of 0.2 is there. The take profit of 1% is there. The first, the money for margin calls, it is there. Then you say, let me start the what? The robot. Anyway, before you start the robot, first switch off this button. Guys, sometimes you forget. The coin buys, let's say, with $80, and you don't switch off this margin call, you activate the robot. Okay? So when you activate the robot and it buys, you have to go back to trade settings here and change from $80 to 10 or to 20. You change to the amount of money you want the robot to buy each margin call with. Guys, if your first buying amount is $80 or $100 and you don't change to 20, the robot will continuously buy with $100, $100. So if you have $300 and your first buying amount, you said it is 80, it's going to buy with 80. Before you know it, it will show you. This is the message that will come here. Binance UFT has stopped. If you if you want to stop balance on the exchange, please go to the strategy details page to open it after the exchange deposit is completed. The first 4 margin calls, it will buy with a 1,000 and 4,000. 4,000 plus the 1,000 to question. This is the coin you want to trade. Choose strategy, and we said our strategy mode should be sub-bin mode real-time settlement, not warehouse. Okay, then you type in the amount of money you want to enter the market with. Okay, switch off AI margin call. Okay, and then save. After you save, activate the robot if the signals. We have the one that has a preset price as the first preset binary and activate. But if the signal has no preset price, they are telling you to enter at current price. Where you find the coin, you just click, activate, and create. When the robot buys, when you see a Telegram message or Royalq, like the one I've seen here, what you do, go back to trade settings, you change maybe to 10 or 10, then you save here, and you wait for the coin to do what? To sell. I'll go to questions. I want to close. I want to have some tea, then I rest. If you have questions, just unmute your mic. We answer the questions and we see. Questions?
Doctor.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Nze kyembadde nsaba ngenda kwogera mu Luganda munaasonyiwa otuddiremuko otulage engeri gye tusobola okufuna okudetectinga gundi signals ffe ffennyini nga situzijje mu group.
Mwe mwennyini. Omulala. Yeah. Another one?
Doctor.
Yes, please.
Jebal.
Now Jebal 7.
I was asking about this switch on margin call. Is it supposed to be off or on?
When you are entering the market, let's go back here.
After putting everything.
Yes, let's assume my first buying amount is let's say $500.
Yes.
Depending on the capital. So when you start the robot and it buys, yes, it has bought. Then you have to go back to trade settings, change from 500 maybe to 20. Okay. After doing that, come back and switch on margin calls. Why do we say that you switch off as you are entering? Because you are likely to forget. When you get to change from 500 to 20, the robot is going to buy with 500. That's why I'm saying, as you are entering the market, first switch off this button. It is better the robot does not buy margin calls, so that when you remember, you can switch it on, as opposed to a robot buying with $500 each margin calls. You are going to cry, my brother. If you have 1,000 or 2,000, 4 margin calls are enough, and the robot will show you that you don't have enough money on the exchange.
Thank
you. Get it, my brother?
Thank you, boss.
Those are the mistakes that we call small, and they are very costly at the end of that day.
Doctor, I have a question. Huh?
Yes, please.
Talk about manually removing the coin that has dipped by topping up the capital. It's called manual something.
Manual replenishment.
Explain to us in details. Huh? Thank you.
Manual replenishment. Manual replenishment is very good. Ask me how. Like the advantages of entering the market with small money, you guys. When you understand that, I know you come and visit me here one day and you say, man, you have saved us a lot. When you enter a coin with little money and it dips to -80, let me give you an example. If someone entered peanut at $2.5 with let's say $200 as the first buying amount and a few margin calls, when I put $3,000, do you think that coin price is going to be pulled it down, coins are going to be out of the market. I personally have done it to very many people. They're going to get like 10 to 15 times the money that is in the coin. You put it here. Let me show you. You see where there is you see what is this manual coin? Where you see manual buy here. The market price amount of dollars. When you put actually next time you're going to meet, I'm going to end is very high there. It goes to negative, like negative 40. I show you what I mean. Manual replenishment, go and read about it on Google. Okay, manual replenishment, it saves you a lot of time. So 500. Time I was chatting with a certain lady, I don't know if it is she's on this chat. I told
Yes,
her, get someone that you trust to give you $5,000 or $4,000 from their exchange. Let me say I can get 5,000. I put it on your exchange of Binance. Okay. Then I'm going to coins that are in huge negatives. Those ones that are having $800, mania 500, mania 300. I put 5,000. I promise you that coin can't stay even for 2 hours. Some of them 5 to 10 minutes they are out. 5-10 minutes they are out. That's why I'm saying you guys, you have to make friends. Those ones that are in floating losses, you have to make friends and you be trustworthy. You say someone who tells you that I have this money, go and meet them, buy for them lunch. You sit there, you do manual replenishment, the coin comes out. Yes.
Bw'oteekamu ezo tugambe 15,000 n'erinnya zonna ovaamu lumu nazo.
Ovaamu lumu nazo.
Okay, kirungi.
Tugeze obaddemu ne 2,000. Ebaddemu ne 2,000 oba 200. N'oteekamu 15,000. Nze 15,200 if you had 200 there. So when you ask 1%, those will be $52. They will come out as your profit. And then your 200 will come back on the exchange. You get the 5,000 of the other guy. You transfer it back on the Binance account, and your coins will come out. The previous 2 weeks, I think I've removed like $10 to $12, 10 to 12 coins in the previous week. And all guys are happy. They are trading because I knew them, I trusted them, and they used to come to my office where I work. And I remove the coins, and they are quite happy. But the thing is trust, that you have to be trustworthy. You have to trust people. If someone gives you the money, then you have to make sure that you fulfill. You say that the coin has sold, let me transfer the money instead of switching off the funds. That is the problem. But let me tell you, for those guys that are in floating loss, all those coins can come out. Go and read about manual replenishment. Where you see manual buy is manual replenishment. Who has ever done a manual buy?
I've ever done it.
How was it? What happened to the average price and the current price?
The average price pulls the current price pulls the average price down.
Perfect. You have already someone who has witnessed it. So that is the logic that you guys need. If you are in that floating loss, get someone who has enough money, do manual replenishment. That coin will come. Like those guys of -8. What are you talking about? It will come from -80 to -0.4. And then you come out of the market. But the thing is the trust. Me personally, I have enough money on exchange, but I can't trust.
No problem. That
Now,
is
for instance, if you say, help me and take out my coin, I will say no. You don't know me, I don't know you. You get? Any other question before we close? That is the average price. When the market goes down, that is the current price. When the market goes up, that is the current price. In other words, where you enter the coin from, that is the average price. The current price, like the word current. For instance, let me show you here. There. If I enter this coin now, the average price will be 0.39. Okay, so as the coin is retracing, the current price now is 0.387. That is the difference. Where you enter your coin from, that is the what? The average price. Where you see the coin at that time, that is the current price. For instance, for those guys are in negative 80s and what? Where the bar is where you entered from, that is the average price. Where you are now as I speak, that is the current price. And when we do manual replenishment, we want to pick you from up there where the coin left you. We bring you very closer to where the coin is. We cut that negative from 80, maybe to 0.4, maybe to 1%, maybe to 2%, and then you come out of the market, my brothers and sisters.
Then Dr. nga tonnagenda kwera ensonga ya gundi ey'okudetectinga
Tumagala nnyo kacyayi.
Dokita nange nina obuzibu njagala kunyamba ku ssebo.
Ani asoose? Tusooke n'asoose.
Nze asoose Dokita. Njagala
Yes, I'm going to show you. The last one.
Yes, Doctor, I have some question.
Yes, please.
I came in when you have already explained about the margin call for somebody who have capital below 1,000. I heard you were explaining from number 1 to number 4 supposed to be 1%. Then from number 5, it is how many percent going down? From number
1.5%.
Okay.
Yes. Why? We want to protect our coin at least 58% drop. Okay? Yes. We go.
Doctor.
Are we done with the question? I show you the.
Yes, I have a question,
No, I also have a question, please.
Yes, please.
I'm asking. Hello.
Yes, please.
Thank you for your strategy. It is good, but
yes.
what I'm realizing is when the coin is moving up, it may not buy all the 40 marginal calls. That's the problem.
Yes, it can't. Why are we doing that? As the coin drops, you are going to continue to earn. If the coin sells, that is well and good. But do you think?
But it will give you a less profit when it sells minus buying more marginal calls.
Yes. But if you want,
yes,
because the ideal is enter with a quarter of your capital.
Yes.
Okay. So, yes. What is a quarter of 1,000?
A quarter of 1,000. That is 400.
No.
250
is too much.
250.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So you can enter with that. What is a quarter or a quarter of $100?
25.
Yes.
25.
So you do like that. I'm saying a quarter. Those are just examples of 80. I'm telling you a quarter of your capital should be the first buying amount. Then the rest of the money, let it cater for margin calls. If you talk to our brothers and sisters in negative 80s, they will tell you even earning a 0.5 every day, 0.5 US dollars can create a difference for them. As opposed to renew a robot when it has not made for a single coin in a year or in a month. Do you know how painful it is? Have you experienced it?
Yes, doctor, I
Very well
have.
That's why I'm saying enter with a quarter of your capital and come out of the market. Do you get that money free of charge? Do you have someone who donates? Don't have. But
Not at all.
it is very painful. It is very painful for your money to be held. For instance, if you get a salary of, let's say, 1 million, you activate the robot 450, you stay with 55. And you think that robot will keep giving you money every day for transport to go for work, maybe for rent, and the coin is held for 3 months. The landlord will be knocking on your door. You have to walk from work up to workplace. Is it nice?
It is not, doctor.
Enter with a quarter of your capital. I will emphasize that. Leave the 3/4 for margin calls.
Okay, thank you. Then finally, give me your number, doctor. Your number.
Doctor, can I ask a question, sir?
The number,
Yes, doctor.
okay, 07558
Mm,
72
mm.
829. Let's go to another question.
Doctor,
It's
Yes,
me
yes.
now, right?
you can leave us with a signal for tonight.
That one with the signal will answer you at once. The final question.
Yes, I want to
Man,
ask.
I've been here for 2 hours. Yes.
It's me to ask
Mine
now, right?
is,
Mm.
Yeah, my question
mine
is
is,
about
Mm. Yes, ask. Don't worry, ask.
me.
my question is,
Mm.
now, if like for you, you're not trusting some of us. Me,
Yes.
I'm the person who is chatting with you, and I remember I sent you my screenshot of my coins, and indeed I have some good capital there. But now,
Yeah, I
since
remember it.
I'm abroad, I can't meet you one on one. But now, since you cannot talk to me, I was with a suggestion that can you help me if you know how to loan, how to get a loan on Binance,
Oh,
and
don't
we
do that. Don't get a loan from Binance. You will not like it. Do you know the interest rate?
No, I
That
don't know, but I had one of the leaders on Zoom was advising some of the people to do what, to get a loan, and if you can pay, but didn't tell us the interest rate.
That one, you will send me that explanation. I'll give you a call and I'll tell you how chaotic it can be. Because if you have $500, they're likely to give you $150.
Doctor,
And they will not help you removing any of the coins. Just leave it. I will call you and we talk. Just send me a message. I will call you.
Please give me a chance to ask my question. These people,
Yes.
Can I go ahead, please?
Yes, please.
My challenge is about spotting the coin that is ready for trade. I have a very big challenge. Anytime I need to trade a coin, I have to wait for people in group to post those coins. And when they post, the coin sells faster before they choose another one. You have to wait for them to post again. When you already sold and you need another one also to
enter. Okay. Now also you are taking me back to the signals. But you guys, do you have Trade View on your phones?
Uzina, doctor.
Yes, me, I have.
Yeah, we have.
We are going to look there briefly. So next time we shall look at Trade View and we concentrate there. Okay, but I'm going to give you just a small picture like of 1 minute, then I want to sleep. I've been here for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's
Understand.
the thing.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah.
Me, I was
And again,
suggesting we do that
and
another
again,
time. The air is just fresh. Huh?
Okay. Okay.
doctor, and again,
Yes.
Tebajja kumala.
Yes.
I
The
was like,
final question. Final 2 questions. Then I run out. Let me be on the thing here.
I was like, should I call you tomorrow or
No, just send me that explanation in the chat. Me, I will call you when I'm not busy.
okay.
So I think that's it for today.
leave us with signal, doctor.
Now banange.
Dokita tulage engeri tusetingamu sigineeza ffe balina okusumba. Dokita.
I beg, mbadde nsaba. Mbadde nsaba. Next time, we start with the trade view. I beg.
Okay, doctor.
Yes, I agree with you.
No problem.
Just trust
I agree
me.
with you.
Just trust me. Me, I will not ask for any single dollar from you guys. I'm going to teach you everything that you want on Royalq and TradeView. I will not ask for a single dollar.
Omusawo akoye mumuleke.
Doctor.
Kale musawo tuba bulungi.
Mbadde nsaba.
Banange mubere bulungi.
Tumuleke atuyambeko ekyo.
Bannaye nange mpa omusango ndio kino muleke kumbuloki. Doctor.
Obudde tulina essaawa mu n'endakiika.
Doctor.